unpredictability. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you.
Miss Frank.
Yeah.
That was me.
Okay.
Telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Can you tell me your full name and birthday?
Jennifer Frank, 2/1/1978.
And what brings you in today?
I've had a persistent cough and shortness of breath.
Okay. Do you smoke?
Yes.
Okay. We can go ahead and get started. So you can put your chest up against the board. Take a deep breath in, blow it all the way out. Take another deep breath and hold it. Beep. You can breathe.
Yeah, I think this is bronchitis. I'm gonna call it I'm gonna call it bronchitis. Here, you wanna work with me for this? I have a myelogram.
You got this. Miss Frank.
Yeah.
You can come back with me.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Can you tell me your full name and birthday?
Jennifer Frank, 2/1/1978.
Okay, so I see you're here a year ago. What brings you back in today?
It's gotten worse. My cough and shortness of breath.
Okay, and do you smoke?
Yes.
And how long have you been smoking for?
30 years.
Okay, well that's not in the notes. So I'll make sure to add that.
Okay.
How often do you smoke? Like how much throughout the day?
A pack a day.
Back a day, okay. And is there any chance that you might be pregnant?
No, ma'am. I had a hysterectomy 6 years ago.
Okay, well we'll go ahead and we're going to do a CT on your chest today.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Ms. Frank. How you doing today?
Okay. Just give it to me, Doc. It's not good, is it?
Well, you happen to have advanced stage 4 lung cancer.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Oh my god.
And there are new nodules that are forming, and they look to be roughly 2.5 centimeters in diameter.
Oh. Oh god. How am I gonna tell my daughter?
And we do have some treatment options for you.
What is that? What does that say? Get back here.
Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa.
Yes, I am.
Gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Court of the District of Massachusetts is now in session. Judge Judy presiding. Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case of Dr. Doug Dimmadome versus Jennifer Frank. Are both sides ready?
The plaintiff is ready for Miss Frank, Your Honor.
Okay.
The defense is ready for Dr. Doug Dimmadome, Your Honor.
Okay. The case is brought by Miss Frank following the loss of her mother, Miss Jennifer Frank, who passed away after an alleged misdiagnosis by the defendant, a radiologist. In this case, Miss Frank asserts that her mother's lung cancer was missed during a radiologic exam, resulting in a tragic delay in the diagnosis and ultimately her mother's untimely passing. She contends that this misdiagnosis constitutes negligence, that the defendant failed to meet the standard of care expected of a medical professional, leading directly to harm. As the presiding judge, my role is to ensure that the trial is conducted fairly in accordance with the law. Let us proceed, beginning with the opening statements from the plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Albie Suing. The plaintiff can now state their case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I, Mr. Albie Suing, am representing the plaintiff, Miss Frank. We're here to address a tragic loss of a mother, a possible grandma, friend, avid smoker, artist, baker, candlestick maker, basket weaver, crocheting queen, and so she will be missed. Oh, sweetie, can we please get some tissues, Your Honor? On October 28, 2022, Jennifer Frank came to Dr. Dimmadome seeking responsible attentive care. Her x-ray showed a visible nodule that was 1.5 centimeters in size and an obvious sign of potential illness. Yet, her radiologist overlooked it and diagnosed her with an upper respiratory infection. A year later, November 2023, she visited the hospital again. This time, Ms. Frank was given a CT scan. The CT scan shows the original nodule had grown 3 centimeters in size, along with the growth of a number of new nodules. This isn't a complicated case. It's a straightforward failure to act on clear evidence. Negligence is a failure to use such care as a reasonable, prudent person would use under like or similar circumstances. In this instance, Ms. Frank's radiologist didn't meet the standards of care everyone is entitled to, which ultimately resulted in Ms. Frank's death. This oversight is negligence in the most harmful form. Under the principles of respondit superior, the employer should be held responsible for the employee's negligence. This case is not about what can be reversed. A verdict here should affirm the accountability for such negligence. Thank you, Your Honor.
The defense can now state their case.
Ms. Evident on behalf of Dr. Doug Dimmadome. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, we extend our deepest sympathies for Ms. Frank's loss of her mother. As tragic as this incident is, my client, Dr. Dimmadome, was in accordance of his professional responsibilities. Dr. Dimmadome was not provided a full patient history. Had he been provided a full patient history, my client would have known she was an avid smoker of cancerettes. Cancerettes are cigarettes for those who do not smoke. And he would know that she has a family history of lung cancer. Ms. Frank's lung cancer was found using a CT scan, which is the best method for diagnosing lung cancer, not an x-ray. Ms. Frank would still have died from lung cancer had she been diagnosed the first visit she came around. As sure as my name is Miss Evident, it's evidently evident my client is innocent.
The Code of Ethics forms the first part of the standards of ethics. The Code of Ethics shall serve as a guide by which certificate holders and candidates may evaluate the professional conduct as it relates to patients, healthcare consumers, employees, colleagues, and other members of the healthcare team. The Code of Ethics is intended to assist certificate holders and candidates in maintaining a high level of ethical conduct and providing for the protection, safety, and comfort of patients. The code of ethics is aspirational. The radiologic technologist assesses situations, exercises care, discretion, and judgment, assumes responsibility for professional decisions, and acts in the best interest of the patient. The radiologic technologist practices ethical conduct appropriate to the profession and protects the patient's right to quality radiologic technology care. Members of the court, I commend you on your careful attention to this difficult case, especially concerning matters of life and death. I, the judge and the court, find Dr. Doug Dimmadome guilty on all counts of gross negligence. In violation of the Code of Ethics, the verdict and award of $16.7 million reflect the gravity of loss suffered by Ms. Frank's family and the need for accountability in this case of medical negligence. This court is adjourned.
Go ahead and get started. Okay, how do you put your chest up against this board?
Like this?
No, your chest up against the board.
Yep, just like that.
Just keep on doing that, but don't move your shoulders. It looks like you're trying to focus.
Are both sides ready? Ready for Miss Frank.
Miss Frank. Here, come back with me.